Hello and welcome to Tiny Little Podcast, where we talk with people from all walks of life about topics and thought-provoking ideas right from this tiny little desk. Sit back, relax, and here we go. All right. Hello, Grace. Welcome to Tiny Little Podcast. How are you?
What is this?
What?
What are you doing?
This is my tiny little podcast, and you're our first guest. You said you would be.
Okay. What's with the tiny desk?
Well, I mean, it's called Tiny Little Podcast, so you should have a tiny little computer, a tiny little desk. So let's get going. All right, Grace, we ask all of our guests these three little questions: insights, lessons learned, and forward action. So our first question is...
They're all written on the note card?
Yeah, I got the...
Prove it.
I've got the three questions here.
Prove it. Let's see them.
Well, let me just read it first. So, how was year one as a college freshman? Tell us about your experiences and your major or focus. And what's it like? Housing, college. What kind of fun stuff did you do?
It doesn't say all that on that note card.
It does.
Prove it.
It says all that.
Okay, well, I'm a freshman at the University of West Florida here in Pensacola. I'm majoring in psychology, trying to get my master's and my doctorates to start my own practice and specialize in trauma therapy. My first year was difficult. The school wasn't that bad. The work was pretty easy for me. But socially, I would say it was challenging, not living on campus and not being involved in a whole lot of groups. So,
what kind of fun stuff did you do?
Clubbing, drinking.
Don't say that. All right, out of the gate, too much information. Okay. What about housing? What's that like? Looks like you got a pretty awesome room.
This is my apartment. I live with my roommate, Shylin. I live off campus, about 15 minutes away from the university, and it's not too bad. I like it. I like having my own space. I definitely don't want to be in a dorm, so it's fun.
Let's cut to the chase. How'd you do with your grades? I should know this.
My first semester, I got straight A's, did pretty good in all of my classes. My second semester, I took a math class, and that was kind of tricky, and I did fail one test, I think, and then I had like a 40-something, but I brought it up to 100, so I passed all my classes with, I think I had one A, and the rest of them were B's, like high B's, so I did pretty good. It wasn't too bad, like accommodating social life and academic. I had a pretty good balance.
Okay, year one under the books. Awesome. Okay, here's question number 2. So, lessons learned. Grace, what were some of your biggest takeaways this year? And did high school prepare you for college academics? What do you wish you would have done differently?
Well, my takeaways would probably be to get out of my shell a little bit and not be so shy. And time management definitely was a big one. Not, saying yes to every single plan that was thrown my way and actually sitting down and doing my schoolwork. For the high school question, I'd say socially, no, it did not prepare me at all because you're kind of forced to make friends with everyone in your class. Academically, it's like a 50-50 because you have summer and you forget everything that you've learned, especially in the 4 years of high school. So
your takeaway is it was fun, you did well, you felt prepared, but there were some challenges as far as socially connecting. When I was in high school, being most popular in class, most likely to succeed. No, not really. All right. Well, thanks for that insight. And then our last question on our list here, let me just change note cards, is forward action. So as you go into the summer and plan for next year, like what kind of guidance would you give other kids going into college right out of high school? Or what are some of your big plans going forward?
Well, some advice for incoming freshmen would be to join lots of clubs, get involved in small groups, study groups, Bible study groups, whatever you can, whatever your interests are. so that you're kind of, again, forced to hang out with people, because it's a lot different making friends, and everyone's shy, everyone doesn't know anybody, so it's challenging. And then having that balance, because it's really hard to balance academics and sitting down and doing your homework while your friends are out, partying, whatever, and making sure that you stay on top of your work. And then my big plans would be continuing my school, try and stay on top of things. Right now I'm taking summer courses, so again, trying to get ahead and take advantage of my time here and, the money that I'm spending on school and housing and everything, and to move out and get my own place.
More of daddy's money going down the path. So, hey,
I also want a dog.
Oh, your dog. Not today. Well, you got big plans. And you are doing so great. We're so proud of you, and we miss you. We're here in Austin, Texas. You're there in Florida. So stay cool. Thank you for joining our tiny little podcast, Grace.
Thanks for having me, Dad.
We'll talk again soon. That's all for today. Insights, lessons learned, and forward actions. If you'd like to be a guest on Tiny Little Podcast, visit our website at jocolaunch.com/TLP. Sign up to be a guest, and we look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.